All right. I just dropped off my stepdaughter at school, but I gotta say this: like, I don't. I got into an argument on Facebook this morning because somebody was talking about Alexia Cortez, AOC, it's her initials, saying that basically saying they out here like this, but they want your kids like this, showing a picture of kids with the mask on. And I commented on it, I said, well, that's a vaccinated party, and kids can't get vaccinated. Show a young kid can't get vaccinated. And some states are banning masks. So somebody else commented on it and said, well, the 91% of the kids that are dying are obese. Okay. Then he wrote another thing saying that the vaccinated people are dying at a higher rate than the unvaccinated people. I think I just went the wrong way because it's stressing me out. People need to stop with this lie. Like, it's getting to a point now where people will believe the make-believe instead of believing the actual truth. And it's costing lives. It really is costing lives. And I don't know what else me as a person in the world that can do to help these people. Like, I do my best, but they don't want to hear it. Like you can tell them the truth 1,000 times, show them proof, show them everything, and they will not believe it at all. At all. They will not believe it. No matter how much you show them, they will not believe it. So he sends me this thing saying about the unvaccinated versus vax. And this PDF file that's on excuse me PDF file that's on I don't know, some website. It wasn't even a website, it was a PDF. And I said, well, this is not true. I was like, it's a nice PDF, nice looking PDF, but it's not factual. I was like, and this is the this is the UK, right? He proceeds then to say that I'm racist because I pointed out that it was a UK thing that he sent me. Now we're on to talk about race. I said, dude, that's not what racism is. No, yes it is. You racist against European people. I go, dude, that's not what racism is. I was like, please go look up the definition of racism. I'm not going into detail about explaining what racism is. All right? And he kept sending me all these different links of what's the word I'm looking for? I don't even know the word I'm looking for right now. I'm just so all over the place. But not all over the place talking about this, but trying to get back to work. Just people who people on YouTube, like myself, but they don't show any proof of their stuff. They just throwing out stuff. Like, literally, a lot of these YouTubers will throw out stuff, but they don't have any actual proof. They just throw it out, and people will believe it. They use words like they, or they even use big words, for you to believe that they're intelligent. But they're not actually giving you information that's actually viable. These people aren't reliable resources. That's the word, reliable. So I send him local news articles. One was from Pennsylvania. I think one was USA Today. I think one was Wisconsin. I sent him stuff about England, all that stuff. He's still saying I'm racist. He's still calling me quote unquote sheep. Here's the issue I have. If I'm showing you data from actual news cycles, right? Local and national and international stuff, and you still don't believe it, that's on you. It is. If you are not paying attention and you only listen to one side of it and not listen to both sides and don't actually use critical thinking and put some of the stuff together, it's on you. It really is. Because I don't understand how somebody can look at a situation, hear testimonies from people, testimonies from doctors or scientists, and go, nah, I don't believe your science, I'm going with this stuff. It boggles my mind. Like, it really does boggle my mind. I just don't get it. I don't understand. I never understood it since all this started happening. It doesn't make sense to me. They talk about, Fauci, says this one way and then says that another way and do this stuff. I go, all right. I listen to another doctor who backs up what Fauci says, and I trust that doctor. I'll go, all right. That makes sense. And also, people have these conspiracy theories that don't make no sense. It's because someone will make a video, fake video. Like I saw somebody post that there's something metal tag from the vaccine. Not true. I have no metal in me. I walk through several metal detectors and they don't go off. That's one. Two, this whole, the actual truth about the Tuskegee experiment, it got flipped so many times people don't actually know what it is. They know that it has something to do with doctors and black people. The Tuskegee experiment was scientists not giving black people the cure to syphilis or medicine for syphilis. They were giving them placebos so they could see the effects of syphilis. That's what the experiment was. It was not giving black people syphilis. It was not giving black people any other disease. That's what it was. They just was not giving them the medicine. And that happened a long time ago. And people need to stop this notion that, they trying to destroy us and kill us, population control, and all this other extra stuff. Listen, some of that might be true. But it can't be everybody. It can't be everybody in the science and medical field trying to kill everybody. I refuse to believe that every single doctor, nurse, scientist, lab tech, reception, everybody, all these people are all in cahoots to kill everybody. It don't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Like, logically and more, it doesn't make sense. Like, logically. Every single person who goes, I'm going to go to school for 10 years plus to get this doctorate or science degree just so I can kill people. That doesn't make sense. But I digress. I had to get that off my chest because these dumbass people are out here spreading lies, no factual information. I was doing it all last year and I had to stop. It was driving me crazy. It really, really was driving me crazy because people continue to believe the nonsense over everything else. No matter how much facts you give them, no matter how much proof you give them, they still believe, I don't believe it. I believe this. Just make-believe stuff. People are playing with people's lives. And it's scary. It really is scary. And it's all because of social media. I use social media all the time myself. But to have it where it is making people second think things is out of control. Like, even with the mask thing. Like what kills me is that 2 years ago, when there were school shootings, they want to give all the teachers guns to protect from school shootings. Now there's a virus out here that's killing people. One of the things that can help against is a mask. They saying, oh, no, we don't want to give you masks. What? How does that make sense? You want to give me a gun if a shooter comes to school and shoots up a school, but you won't give me a mask to protect myself from a virus. I just don't get it. I don't understand it. I'm gonna get an aneurysm thinking about it, and I try not to think about it. Like, I deal with it every day with these dumbass people. I had one person in Target in Fairmount. There's a glass in front of us. I asked him about if there's a membership card, for like discounts. This dude pulls down his mask and asks me and goes, huh, what'd you say? And I asked him, I was like, did you pull down your mask to hear better? And he looked at me because he knew he pulled down his mask to hear me. He knew that. And he switched up and goes, no, I pulled it down because we're having a conversation. I go, well, I can hear you with your mask up. So, like, I don't understand why you pulled it down. And then he pulls it, up to the nose right here, which I don't understand that. I don't like when it's right here. Because when it's right here, it starts to dig into my nose. And I got to constantly tell people, just put the mask up, bridging your nose, wherever. Pinch the little metal strip in there on your nose, and we'll move down. And I hear all the excuses. I can't breathe with this mask on. It's hard for me to talk with this mask on. Every time I talk, the mask moves down. And I always got a response for them. The truth. Stop using big words. The mask won't fall down. You don't need to pull your mask down for me to hear you. I can hear you fine. And everybody, well, I don't have COVID. I was like, I don't care if you have COVID. I don't want your germs. Don't bring your germs here. Yeah, but I don't care right now about COVID. I don't want your germs, period. I don't want your cooties. Please put your mask up. Yeah, but listen, I don't know what you're saying right now because I only speak with mask up. Right now I'm in my car by myself. I'm about to get out, put my mask on, and go to work. But people need to stop this bullshit. Like, for real. Like, it's getting out of hand now. It's getting out of hand. People talking about, the vaccine has this in it. And Nicki Minaj posted something about somebody got the vaccine and they balls swell up and become impotent. Come on, man. That don't even sound right. Now they adding that to it. How does that make... How is it that the vaccine got all this stuff in it? But nobody can actually prove it has all this stuff in it. Now, you could say, I don't know what's in the vaccine, even though they have it online. You could look at it. They've been working on this vaccine for years. They said that since the SARS came out. They've been working on a vaccine. People know about that. They're still like, no, well, they made it too fast. I go, well, they've been making, it just seemed like they made it fast because you're just not hearing about it. They've been working on it for years. They just had to change some stuff because of the COVID-19, the coronavirus. Oh, well, it's not FDA approved. It's FDA approved now. Well, they rushed it. It's not FDA. This is when last year. It's not FDA approved. They just, FDA said it's only for emergency use only. I was like, well, it's a global pandemic. You want to wait until it gets FDA approved while everybody's dying from the coronavirus to use the vaccine? That don't make any sense. How's that logical? That's like me at work cooking and I run out of, something, or something gets spoiled. And I'm like, a strawberry gets spoiled in a bunch. Now, about mold. Mold, and, when it comes to mold, it starts spreading. I'm supposed to wait until somebody tells me to take out the mold before the mold spreads. I could cut out the mold and stop the mold from spreading to save everything else. But, no, let me wait until someone says it's okay to take out the mold. What? What? I'm sorry, man. I had to get all that off my chest. This is like part 2 of things that make me mad. And it's just, I just can't. I just don't understand it. Like, I just don't understand the logic. I just don't understand the logic of some of these people who rather not trust science and then trust make-believe stuff. Even if you trust the make-believe, why don't you just fact check it? That's what I do. Even with the stuff that is real, I just fact check it. With everything, I just look at different stuff. But a lot of stuff you can just look at and be like, that's bullshit. And people don't. They go, oh, no, yeah, that's real. No, it's not. Like, they've been saying the same stuff for years. For years. That's just about vaccine. It said the same thing about cell phones. It said the same thing about, digital watches. I don't know. Like, they make shit up and people believe it. And it's just getting out of hand because of the social media. That's literally what it is. All these people, we used to make fun of these people all the time. With the tinfoil hats, people who don't do certain things. We make fun of them all the time. Now it's to a point where it's more of them now than it was of the actual people who use logical sense and critical thinking. It's not a game out here anymore. Like, people are dying. Like, it's scary shit. I wear my mask all the time. I tell people, you gotta wear your mask. Period. Like, I'm to the point where I don't even want to go back to normal. But normal was when motherfuckers was licking toilet seats and licking ice cream, putting it back in the freezer, eating Tide Pods, doing all this like, it's out of control. Like somebody took dewormer for cows. I don't know if you guys heard about that, but they took dewormer because that's supposed to help with COVID. Where's the proof? None. There's no proof at all. None. You just gotta take their word for it. You got all these other people who had national syndicated shows died from COVID because they didn't believe the coronavirus exists. They didn't believe the mask. They didn't believe the vaccine. And now they're dying. And then on their deathbed, they're like, well, I'm sorry. It's real. And then they die. And a lot of these politicians out here who are saying that it ain't, real and get rid of the mask are vaccinated. That's all I got to say. I'm going to go back to work. Y'all be safe out there. Please do your research. And that's the sad part. People don't want to do research. People read a headline or something and then believe it. I saw so many headlines from Newsweek saying vaccine killed 5 people. And then you read it and it says, oh, well, this person had this, and this going on. This person had this, and this going on. This person had that, this, that, and the other going on. They were also vaccinated. So wait, so it's not them being not only overweight, but having diabetes, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, that don't matter, but they got the vaccine, so automatically that killed. How does that make sense? Like, logically, it don't make sense. That's like me saying I broke my arm, but this was after I got the vaccine, so the vaccine is the reason why my arm broke, not me falling on it. Or I'm in a car accident. Oh, they put on there, oh, well, the vaccine killed driver in a car accident. Not him, not the impact and crashing into the car, but him having the vaccine. Come on, man. People are so gullible. They literally believe anything. I'm out. It's Vincent Wolf, Daily Commute. I'm going to try and start doing more of these. My schedule's a little bit all over the place. And I've been going through some stuff, with my sleep apnea and insomnia. But I'm getting that rectified because I trust science. And as soon as they're rectified, I'm going to start doing more of these. Probably like 3 days a week. Probably either to and from work. So keep up, with what's going on. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe. Share this video. Somebody need to hear this. We got to talk. Somebody need a real talk, some straightening. For real. Because people out here crooked as hell. Peace.